I worship you. Let's start the interview by me doing this.
Oh, stop.
Now, I was secretly like, okay, so I'm getting back in dance class because this one showed up, showed out. I couldn't take my eye off you. And they were praising Jessica, but I was so glad that Nigel brought it back and was like, no, let's just talk about Will real quick. Amazing. Did you have fun on stage tonight?
You know, it's interesting. Now that I have been able to step away from the show and I haven't really been dancing, I've been working on other things.
Yeah.
Coming back, I really made it a point to make sure that I enjoyed the moment. And I got to go up there tonight and I loved all 90 seconds of that performance.
I could tell. I think everyone could tell. And Jessica needs to kiss you because honestly, no, I'm serious. I feel like you're going to help keep her in the competition. The connection was there. It was fun to watch. You were just a brilliant technician. Ugh, jealous. Now, last time we saw you, which was just a few weeks ago, you were talking about your company and all the work that you're doing. Can you give us any updates on that?
Well, honestly, since that time, not much has happened. 2 weeks. I got this call, I think, the week after I saw you guys. So I immediately went into like panic mode, like, oh shucks, you know. Had to dust off the boots and try and figure it out and get it going. And it's really interesting when I'm dancing and committed to something like this. It's really hard to step out of it.
Yeah.
So like for the last week and a half, been committed to this and doing a little teaching before that.
Okay.
So we're just waiting for the fall season to get started before For Real Movement takes off.
Okay. Now, Will, what's your dance background? When did you start?
I started at 9. I was
fairly early.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a country boy. Down south, we boys started with hip hop and flipping because you could get boys to do hip hop and you could get boys to flip off of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So my mom was tired of me jumping on the couches and doing all that jazz, so she put me in dance class and I loved it, you know? I didn't have any rhythm whatsoever. The only black kid, you know, down south that didn't have no rhythm. I auditioned, and my mom, she told me this years later, she was like, I just knew you weren't gonna make it. Knew you weren't gonna make, because I couldn't do step touch. It was step touch. But got in there, fell in love with it, and then just kept going. And then at 15, Miss Debbie Allen scooped me up.
Okay.
And it changed my world. It changed my everything.
Okay. Did you always gravitate to modern and contemporary, or no?
No, I was a competition kid growing up. Purely competition, lines, jazz, you know, like hard-hitting boy, like hip-hop. And then when I went to Dada, Miss Allen showed me a whole new world. You know, our modern teacher was, you know, from Martha Graham's company. Our ballet teachers were principals in the Bolshoi. Our African teacher was from a tribe in Africa. Like, she opened up the gates, you know. Yeah. Stephen Smith from the Alvin Ailey Company was
one of my teachers. I love you, Stephen.
Hey, go on, give him that shout out. Learning original Ailey rep, you know, at that young of an age. Who gets to do that, you know, until you make it to the company? So that's what really pulled me into the movement artistry side of things. Yeah.
Nice. Well, amen for that path, because you were brilliant, my brother.
Appreciate you so much.
I hope we see you again.